Charlie Woods has proven to the golfing community that the apple doesn't fall quite far from the tree. His performance at the PNC Championship has created quite the buzz, and everyone stops to watch whenever he plays in public. 12-year-old Charlie Axel Woods just can't help but catch a lot of attention whenever he's on the green. What do pro golfers think about this new prodigy from the Woods family? Will he grow to be a better golfer than the great Tiger Woods? Well, we'll find out. Keep watching to see how the GOAT advised Charlie and groomed him to be able to go head-to-head with pro players on tour. Jon Rahm. Jon Rahm is a leading authority in golf. He held the #1 spot in the World Amateur Golf Ranking for 60 weeks, and later held the #1 spot in the official World Golf Ranking after winning the Memorial Tournament in 2020. Here's what Jon Rahm thinks about Charlie Woods. Charlie has got a lot of talent, certainly a lot more than I did at the age of 12. Tiger Woods has always claimed all the attention whenever he plays, but with Charlie in play, we didn't see much of the father. Although Woods Sr. was in his first competitive start since he suffered severe injuries in an LA crash, Charlie stole the headlines and helped the Woods team finish as runner-up to John Daly and his son John Daly II. Charlie and Tiger scored a record-breaking streak of 11 consecutive birdies, only missing out on the title by 2 shots. Jon Rahm, the game's highest-ranked player at the time, watched Charlie play and has tipped him to go all the way and mix it with the elite on the PGA Tour someday. He mentioned that Charlie has a lot of talent and said, if he keeps working hard, which I'm sure he will, I wouldn't doubt for 1 second we'll see him play one day, maybe sitting here on the PGA Tour. Charlie is only 12, yet he has the respect of some of the best players on tour. He has repeatedly proven that he is just as iconic as his dad, and his swagger is just next level. During the PNC Championship, when he and Tiger racked up their 3rd straight birdie, with him sinking the putt, he didn't hesitate to reach down for the marker, and he tossed it back to his dad as if to say, "Don't worry, I got this one." Despite the pressure of being Tiger Woods' son, Charlie is enjoying the ride and making it look effortless while he does it. Jon Rahm isn't the only pro golfer with some thoughts on Woods Jr. Lee Trevino. Lee Trevino is a golf legend and one of the greatest players the sport has ever seen. Charlie's golfing prowess has caught the attention of this legend. The two had their paths cross each other at the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club, and Lee Trevino had some tricks to teach the talented kid. 82-year-old Trevino put a ball onto a tee and taught Charlie how to make a wedge shot while Tiger Woods watched. For minutes, Lee Trevino kept teaching and complimenting the youngster, sometimes joking with him. Even the great Tiger Woods had 1 or 2 tricks taught to him by Lee Trevino. Trevino compliments Charlie Woods, mentioning that he has power. He pointed out that Charlie could grow to be the greatest ball striker in the game. Charlie plays a bit like his father. His mannerisms, the golf swing, and follow-through are almost identical. Even his stance on the course and how he adjusts his gloves look just like how Tiger does it. Charlie could be advertised as a mini Tiger Woods, and the world wouldn't doubt it. His celebratory moments draw a striking resemblance to Tiger. How he does those iconic fist pumps or tips his hat while he smiles leaves no question about the fact that Charlie is Tiger's mini-me. Lee Trevino's lesson moment shows the world a glimpse of how close Charlie and Tiger are, and how their relationship is somewhat similar to the one Tiger had with his father. Justin Thomas. It takes talent and hard work to win 5 PGA Tour events in 1 year, and finish the season by winning the FedEx Cup Championship. Justin Thomas did all of that in 2017. He has won 2 major golf championships and is the former world #1. Justin Thomas shares a close relationship with Tiger Woods and says he has found someone who can match Tiger Woods for practice round trash talking. Charlie Woods might be 12, but his trash talking skills are just as advanced as his father's. Guess he learned from the best. Justin had this to say about Charlie Woods. For some reason, Charlie always wants to beat me. It doesn't matter what it is. Although he's never beaten me in golf or a putting contest, he talks trash just like his dad. Thomas and Charlie face off regularly in friendly competitions. While Charlie hasn't won against the pro PGA player yet, his chances of doing so seem pretty high. Tiger Woods considers Justin Thomas a younger brother he never had. The two have a cordial relationship, and Thomas shares a unique relationship with Charlie. Thomas enjoys having fun battles with Charlie Woods. Their teams clashed against each other at the PNC Championship, and Thomas and his father Mike were finally able to shut Charlie Woods up by taking the win. During the game, Justin, his father Mike, and Charlie did everything they could to mock each other. Tiger Woods. Even if you don't know anything about golf, Tiger Woods is a name you must have heard before. He has won 15 major championships, and he holds the record for winning 82 PGA Tour titles. Tiger Woods has the most PGA Tour victories and has been awarded the highest civilian honor in the United States, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Tiger Woods has had achievements that most golfers envy, but there's one thing he has: 2 beautiful kids, and one of them, Charlie Woods, plays golf incredibly well. Tiger is probably the best player in the history of golf. Despite Charlie Woods being his son and having the opportunity to be coached by one of the best in the business, Tiger still has some words of advice for his kid. Charlie Woods' golfing prowess has been praised by all and sundry, but that skill level doesn't come without some measure of hard work. Tiger has watched Charlie struggle on the golf course. Woods said that whenever he watched Charlie play, he noticed that one mistake could ruin the rest of the young golfer's game. He pointed out that if Charlie had a bad hole, just like any other golfer, Charlie would carry over that temper into the next shot and the subsequent shots that follow, compounding his problem. Woods told his son, "Son, I don't care how mad you get. Your head could blow off for all I care, just as long as you're 100% committed to the next shot. That next shot should be the most important shot in your life. It should be more important than breathing." Tiger Woods gave his son Charlie Woods advice that has kept him composed on a golf course where golfers twice his age will lose their nerves. Woods said that when he offered Charlie this mental advice, he began to play much better. With this advice, Charlie Woods became more like his father, learning to stay calm under pressure. Charlie Woods has gone viral on social media for his impressive play, and when he teamed up with his dad to play at the PNC Championship, Charlie was the one carrying the two of them in the game. When Charlie played at the PNC Championship, he hit a career milestone under the national spotlight. Charlie hit his first ever eagle while the world watched. His father, Tiger Woods, remarked that he was about the same age as Charlie when he hit his first eagle. He recalled, "I remember doing it with my dad, and it was the most perfect moment." Charlie has been spotted swinging a golf club since the age of 4. His father started playing as early as age 2, but as a youngster, Charlie was totally hooked on a different sport. He and his older sister, Sam Woods, were keen on soccer and loved it. When Tiger Woods was quizzed about urging his kids to spend more time hitting the links, he replied, "If they want to play golf, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too." When Tiger spoke about Charlie's interest in golf, he said, "Like all kids, they go from one thing to the next, but who knows? It could switch to something else." Charlie Axel Woods has a lot of talent. His name has been linked to the late Charlie Sifford, the first black golfer to become a PGA Tour member by breaking the Caucasian-only clause. Tiger Woods has owed his success to Charlie Sifford because without the late golfer, his father would never have picked up the game in the first place. Charlie Woods was named after a historical golfer, and many PGA players think he will definitely grow to be the next big player on tour if he decides to pursue golf as a career. Be sure to check out Golf Plus for more fantastic golf videos. See you there!